As the flags are flying, we expect to win in this type of competition, and to be fair, there's nobody really in the field here going to trouble him today. We'll just go through it quickly. Dewi Griffiths and Jonathan Taylor also going for Great Britain. Bethel Bergen. Andrew Butchart, who's just run a superb 5,000 metres a month or so ago, more of that in a second. Farah himself, Vincent Rono and Ruben Bett will be the two pacemakers. So yeah, I was saying nobody here really going to give him too much to think about. They've asked for around about 60 seconds, 60 and a half. That would put him on record, British record, of course, not world record, British record. Dave Mowcroft's record still stands. As Farah gets a huge reception from this big crowd. The record goes all the way back to 1982. Mo has come close. Well, indoors he's run nearly as quick as that, not outdoors. There's Andrew Butchart. What a great performance from him recently, getting a Scottish record over 5,000 metres and an Olympic qualifying time as well. There's Bergen. Has dipped between 5,000 and 1,500 metres over the years. 7:37 is best at this distance, which is certainly world class, but never ever able to contend with Mo Farah. Jonathan Taylor from Morpeth Harriers. There's Dewi Griffiths, Kiptanui, Matthew Kiptanui, and Jared Dutt from Belgium on the inside. Now that might be the Mobot, I think. If it is, that's not a bad effort. Well done. So 7.5 laps of the track, as I said, and Mo Farah hopefully heading for a quick time there. You can see the world lead is 7:36, the meeting record 7:26, which when that says meeting, it means Diamond League, if you like, or the old style, whatever it was. And that stands to Kenenisa Bekele as well, the all-comers record set in 2007. I don't think that's under any threat. But the good thing is, Mo has quickly slotted in behind the pacemakers. 2-3 things to talk about, Paula. We can maybe pick up on the question that was asked of Seb about Jeffrey Kamworo. Edris has been going great in the 5,000 metres, the little Ethiopian. I think most people think it might be at the 10,000 where Kamworo certainly will be at his best. But Mo, a big 10,000 metres in Eugene last week. Maybe he just hadn't backed up enough. He's been in heavy training in Flagstaff. He's obviously in good shape. It's just a question of whether that 10,000 took a long out of him and travelling back here to the UK, or whether or not you can go fast here today.
Yes, and we'll get some of those answers now, but I think certainly he was disappointed with the run in Eugene there. He felt like he was in much better shape than that and wants to go faster, and found it hard work in the middle stages of that race. Maybe because, as you say, he worked very, very hard, did some very strong training up at his altitude base, and then he didn't quite have enough recovery time before he came down and raced. So now he will have backed off, he will have travelled, yes, the 10,000 will have taken it out of him, but he will also have recovered a bit, so he may actually be in much better shape here to come out and run fast.
Well, so far so good. He just backed off a little bit when they were going a little bit quick through the first 400 metres, but they've settled down nicely now around that 60-second pace. Of course, you don't need to be a mathematician to work out that will give you about 7:30. And I think what Mo will look to do is just to be in range. I mean, he can run a 55 last lap if necessary, so as long as he's within range, maybe the middle laps might drop off a little bit, but he needs 3 or 4 good laps here to set it up. He's obviously decided he's going with it. Bergen is with him. They're well strung out after that, but so far so good. The likes of Andrew Butchart, well, he's got his eyes perhaps on another Scottish record. He took Nat Muir's 5,000 metre record, which I remember when he did that in Oslo, I think it was 13:17. That goes back to the early 80s. John Robson, another great Scottish 1,500 metre runner, has the 3,000 record of 7:45. So let's keep an eye on Butchart, who's in mid-pack at the moment as they go through after 2.5 laps.
Yeah, it's good to see Andrew Butchart with those 2 already qualifying times for the Olympics over the 5,000 metre distance, 2 personal bests. Jonathan Davis, also in Belgium, already has a 5,000 metre time clocked off. So we're looking at a strong 5,000 metre team, hopefully, going to Rio for us. And Mo Farah now just doing all that he needs to do to stay on that pace and stay close enough to the pacemaker Rono to make sure that he knows that this is on and he needs to keep working on the pace.
And it's these next 2 laps for me, that's when you've got to keep the foot down. The pacemaking is something which obviously he can't do much about, but he's got to hang on. Rono can't kick away too much, and Mo here just letting 2-3 meters go. And you sense that it's Mo slowing because Bergen is right on Mo Farah's back here. So Rono's having a little look behind just to check, because he's perfectly on pace here. Mo about 3-4 meters back, but it's more about Mo's intention of these next couple of laps. 4 laps to go.
And I'm just wondering if it is the fact that Bergen is so close that explains why Mo has just backed off going with this pace, because first and foremost, in front of his home crowd here today, he wants to make sure that he wins this race, and at the moment, Bertwell Bergen is looking good on his shoulder.
Well, to be honest, he could tie his laces on the last lap and still outkick Bergen, but so I don't think he needs to worry too much about winning the race. I'd like to see him really have a bit of a go here, you know, because the crowd obviously have come to cheer him for a win, but it would be great to see him run fast. It's got to be really about whether it's in his legs. In that 10,000 meters, he said, you know, he just couldn't get moving in the middle of the race. He finished it brilliantly as ever, but they're still on for a quick time here. Mo Farah very much in with a chance. They'll come round this time with 3 to go. And Mo Farah is now right on the shoulder of the pacemaker, and Bergen's starting to struggle. So Mo can relax here, and it's up to him when he wants to pick this up, because Rono's doing a great job, and he only needs to run 3 laps of around 3 minutes, so 60 seconds a lap, assuming, Paula, that the last lap's a quick one. He can even relax for a lap or so here. He doesn't need to, but Mo Farah is certainly within range of the British record.
Yeah, and you can see that he's working well there and he's working hard, but he's also now going to get a look up at the screen along the back straight, and he's going to see that he's broken clear, and that means that he can relax a little bit and really commit to trying to go for that time, because he has this race sewn up and he's not going to lose this now.
Spot on there through that kilometre. We've got 2:31, 2:30. He could be heading for something sub 7:30 here if he can find something over the last couple of laps. He's beginning to hurt a little bit now, but the crowd, the noise in here is phenomenal. Really are doing a good job. Mo Farah means this. He's picking it up here. 2 laps to go. I can tell you Andrew Bouchard's having a very good race as well. In 5th place, could be heading for a Scottish record. Farah then with 2 to go. He's going for it.
Through 5 laps, he was 3 seconds ahead of Dave Moorcroft's pace when he set that British record, so he's really going for this time right now.
700 to go. Into the back straight. The wind has dropped. Almost breathless here. Will he leave the crowd breathless? Farah on his own. We don't see this too often. We don't see Farah chasing a time. We don't see him going for records. He's got one in his sights here. 600 to go. He's still on schedule. This is the hard bit. This is when it hurts. You're not into the last lap yet. You've got to keep the pressure on. You've got to give yourself a chance. He's already looking for the clock. He's looking for the home straight. The crowd are doing a fantastic job. Mo Farah working hard. Less than 500 to go.
He's working hard, but he's still moving forward on that pace. 6:02 there through 6 laps, so he's right on schedule, and he can really do this right now.
He needs to run around a 58 last lap by my calculation. He is hurting. That was a little bit slow through that 400. But Mo Farah knows that if he can just find a little bit here. Dave Moorcroft's record has stood since 1982. 7:32.79. It was a great record at the time. It was the year that Dave Moorcroft broke the world record for 5,000 metres. He was in the shape of his life, and now Mo Farah could well expunge one of the longest standing British records, but he's going to have to go, sir. He's going to have to find a little bit extra here. The crowd know it's on, all on their feet, cheering him home. Mo Farah's got to really pick it up here. He may well be watching the clock. If you can see it, he's going to be so close, but he might just miss it, I think. Mo Farah has got a few yards to go. Is he going to get there? Oh, he's done it! By a 1/10 of a second. Mo Farah, 7:32.62 is a British record by a 1/10 of a second. And it nearly slipped away. It nearly disappeared as those last tens of metres were hurting him, and he just found enough. A little tribute there, perhaps to Muhammad Ali, as Gabby was saying, but well, Mo Farah doesn't often chase times, he doesn't often chase records. We've seen him do it more indoors really than outdoors, and that was hard in the end. But Dave Moorcroft's record has finally tumbled. I think Andrew Bushart may well have got a Scottish record just as well, maybe by a few tenths indeed. Finger thumbs up around here saying he has. So well done, Andrew Bushart. Well done, Mo Farah. It was hard in the end, Paula, because he was ahead all of the time until that penultimate lap. Just dropped off a little bit, and he had to work so hard. And it was good to see him commit in the middle of the race to really go for it, and that's where he won it. And that's where he got himself another British record. So hang on, how many is that now? 1,500, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, but not yet the marathon.
No, he's still working on the marathon. He's leaving that till 2017. But look at that effort on his face there. He really worked hard for that today, and I think Mo Farah has proved time and time again that championship racers, winning races, he can really get it right when it matters, and he's chasing times now here, and he's shown that he can do that. He had to work very hard, and it was very close down that home straight, but he managed to do it. And then Andrew Bushart to get that Scottish record as well. Excellent run from him.
Yeah, great race from the pair of them, but Mo Farah coming out on top as ever and getting another British record. He's with Phil.
Another British record, Steve, and you're getting quite a set now, Mo. All the British records across the board, it looks like, from 1,500 to 10,000, and that one was a special one. You had to dig deep for it.
Well, did I get it?
You got the British record.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, David Moorcroft from 1982. That's quite a feat.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. I'm really happy with that. I just thought I just missed it, so I wasn't sure.
By a tenth, you got it.
Close one, but it's good to get that. Thanks to the crowd, it made a big difference. It's a bit tired last lap, but I had to dig in.
Well, we saw that. We saw the determination. When did you sense it was on? Was it something you were always targeting?
I was always targeting in a 2K, a little bit slower, so just close.
And tell me about that last lap. Just how much pain are you in at that point?
Yeah, no, I had to dig in deep, but I'm glad I got that, and it's just a little bit windy as well, breezy bit.
And it tells you what great shape you're in.
Yeah, I'm in great shape. I just have to believe in myself, take it easy, and get ready for Rio.
And as for that, double defending champion, I know history means a lot to you. You want to make history this year by defending both titles.
Yeah, I want to make history, but you know, it's something's never been done, so it ain't going to be easy. So I just have to dig in deep and, you know, keep working hard. But you know, my support goes to Muhammad Ali and his family. Condolence. What a great man he was, and you know, he was one of my heroes. So just want to, you know, wish all his family well and everyone who's been a big fan of him. He just was. We will miss him.
That's really good of you. I think there was a bit of a punching at the start in tribute to him, wasn't there?
Yeah, definitely tribute to him. You know, he's my hero. If you look at my autobiography, I've someone I looked up to, and you know, someone we miss. You know, last 10 years he hasn't been as well, and you know, I just wish him all the well.
Well, you paid a great tribute to him today with that record. Well done.
Thank you.
An inspired performance from Mo Farah, and we now know inspired by whom, paying tribute there to the great Muhammad Ali, and apparently not realising he'd got that record, Sebco, until Phil kindly told him.